Your man got a question for us, fellas. Let's see if we can help him out.
Am I the asshole for doing nothing to help my son's homeless mother because she cheated on me? A 28 male, I have a 5-year-old son with my ex, 27 female. We are no longer together because she cheated on me. She also has a son from the last time she cheated on me, and he's 2. His father is no longer in the picture, and from what the info she gave me, he is responsible largely for leaving them 2 homeless.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I have custody of our son while my ex has nowhere to go. She sees him a couple of times a week, and after 5 months of homelessness, there's no signs of things improving. Throughout this whole thing, I have refused to engage in conversations about her situation. I keep all discussions to our son, and when she's visiting, she asks me to help her several times. She has cried when our son was out of the room and begged for me to help her and her other son, and to consider working on us so we could be a family.
Working on us so we can be a family?
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
I was blunt with her the one time I responded, and I told her it was never gonna happen. My reason for being so cold with her is all about her cheating multiple times. I didn't know when we were together that she was cheating repeatedly. I found out about all the cheating at the very same time, and when I learned her unborn child wasn't mine, it even made me worried about our son, and I DNA tested him. And thankfully, he's mine. At the time, she felt no guilt, and she told me her other son's father was a real man and not some weak who was happy to live a boring life. Turns out the real man cheated and gambled all through their relationship, and now she's homeless with the child they made together, and she wants me to pick up the pieces. For our son's sake, I play friendly when he's in the room, but outside of that, I want nothing to do with her and her son. She doesn't bring him to her visits with our son because she doesn't want him to feel bad because I won't take him under my wing, but she has repeatedly asked me to help them. I could afford to help her pay rent, and I even technically have space in my house for them to stay with me. But after everything she did, I don't want to. And I don't want her son to start looking at me as a father figure. I'll never be his father figure or his uncle figure or any kind of family figure. And I don't want my ex getting comfortable with the idea that I'll bail her out. Someone who used to be mutual friends with both of us knows the situation and decided to speak out against my decision, saying we are forever tied because our son, and I should help his mom and half-brother for him. I should want him to grow up with all of his family happy and healthy and safe. There were several other things they said, but the primary focus was I should help my ex find a way to provide a home for both children. I don't agree that it's my job, but I can understand the negative feelings from my ex might be clouding my judgment. Am I the asshole?
All right, there was a lot going on right there. And I do understand what the man is saying about his judgment being cloudy because he doesn't like the woman. And maybe he's overlooking the fact that this could be good for his son to have his brother around or the other child around. But at the same time, I understand the other side of it as well. If this woman cheated on him multiple times, by the way, then told him that he wasn't a real man, and she went off to chase the new shiny thing, turns out this guy had a gambling problem, so now she's homeless and back asking him for help. Now this story hits home to me because this is kind of what happened to me when I was younger. When I had my daughter had a sister. She was a couple years older than her. Her father wasn't around. So because my daughter was there, I chose to be a part of the other girl's life because I felt the same thing he's talking about. I thought that would be better for both of them. And she was a good little girl too, and I would have felt bad picking up my daughter, taking her to the park and leaving her at home. So that was the choice that I made. And I've been in that girl's life over 25 years now. So I see her as my daughter. Now, even though me and her mother went through some stuff, she never did anything to me that was evil or vindictive to make me hate her. So being there for her daughter was never a problem for me. But when I sit here and think about what this lady did to this guy, and if I was in that same situation, I probably wouldn't have looked at the other child the same way because I would have been upset with what the mother did. And even though I hate this woman, I'm already stuck with dealing with her because of my child. So now I'm going to build a relationship with another child. Now I got 2 kids who are connecting me to this woman. So to be honest with you, I most likely wouldn't have done it. I would do exactly what he's doing. I would just take care of my son and just keep it pushing. Now this sucks for the other kid. It really does. And I feel bad because I do think it's a good thing for a child to have somebody in their life. But that is something he's going to have to take up with his mother when they get older because that's not my problem. My son is my problem. If you ask me, helping her out is not going to do anything for her. She needs to go out there and figure it out because she made this bed, so she's going to have to lay it. And people don't learn when you help them. If you give them a hand or fix something for them, they're going to think that is the way it works. You have to let her go out there and figure it out on her own. She will be fine. Yes, they're going through something right now. They have a bunch of programs that can help her get a house and give her money for food and stuff like that. That is not his responsibility. He's taking care of his child, and that is all he needs to do in this situation. And the last thing he needs to do is let them in his house. Do not let that lady in your house. That's the type of chick, if you let her in your house, it's gonna be hard getting her out of there. Don't even go down that road. Let her go out there, figure it out. They will get the situation taken care of. Your son is good. I know his brother going through it, but that has nothing to do with him and his son. What people don't understand is when those chickens come home to roost, you got to deal with those chickens. So I don't think this man is a bad person for doing this. I don't think he's heartless for doing this. I think he's making the best decision for him and his child. That woman is a problem, and she's going to bring problems to his life if he gets back involved with her. I always say with women, they always show you their true character when they don't think they need you. And when she thought she had another man who was going to take her where she had to go, she showed that man who she really was. So you have to believe that. Do not believe what you see right now because she's desperate. So she's going to act totally different. She showed you who she was when she thought she didn't need you. So as far as I'm concerned, you are not moving in here, and I ain't giving you no money to help you out.
So you get nothing. You lose.
Good luck, figure it out. And while you're doing that, our son will be taken care of. And honestly, you don't owe anybody an explanation. If I was in your situation and someone asked me why didn't I want to take in the mother of my child and their sibling, I'd be like,
Why? Because them, that's why.
but that is just how I see it. I would love to hear what y'all think about it.
Y'all really want to know why I'm single? You really want to know I'm single? Because when it's time to do shit like this, I'm out here doing it my motherfucking self.
Oh, little tank tank.
Lady, you changing that tire by yourself isn't the reason why you're single. But the reason you are changing that tire by yourself is because you're single. It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Who knows? Either way, you got this, Miss Independent. And if your legs get tired, just always remember what Ice Cube said.
You can do it, put your back into it, put your back into it.
Put your into it.
See my man coming home talking about something, babe, I'm stressed. I had a long day. That job just overworked me. You ready?
See, here's the thing. I wouldn't want my woman to come online and make a video like this. That would totally turn me off and I would probably dump her. But I want my woman to think like this because her mindset is what I like. I love the fact that she's a giver. I mean, that's always good. But you don't have to come online and tell the world. That's the only issue I have with this. Just don't tell the world. Keep this between me and you. That's all I'm asking.
I'm seeing so many posts of girls being like, I'm going on a first date at 7 o'clock. Let's see what time he texts me to confirm. And then tracking throughout the day. Like, he still hasn't texted me. He still hasn't texted me. Should I make other plans? All I'm saying is the last first date that I went on, I hadn't heard from him throughout the day. We had talked about the date on Saturday. He said he made a reservation and the date was on Monday at 7 o'clock. I hadn't heard from him. So by 5 o'clock, I texted him and said, hey, just want to make sure we're still on for tonight. And he said he had a super busy day at work, but he was really excited. And guess what? Now he's my husband. And had I been petty and been like, well, I deserve more, and like, if he wanted to text me to confirm he would, then I would not be married to the love of my life and my person forever now. So just send the text. Like, we don't have to play games of like, he has to confirm, or if he doesn't confirm by 2 o'clock, you made other plans. Like, that's so silly. If you're actually trying to find somebody to spend your life with, grow up and send a text or pick up the phone and call.
I absolutely love this message. This is something that I've been talking about where I just believe women just make dating way harder than it should be. Y'all put all these rules and these expectations in it that don't belong there. I've heard women say stuff that I just thought was ridiculous. If a man doesn't do this, it's over with. If a man doesn't do that, I'm done. It's just ridiculous. Y'all are making it harder than it needs to be. I don't know how many times I've seen videos of women saying, if a man doesn't confirm the date, I'm not going to go out on a date. Now, I believe the date should be confirmed before you go out. I do believe that. I don't think you should go 3 days without saying anything and then go on the date. But if you're in that situation like the lady said, it is okay for you to reach out and say, hey, are we still on for the date? Some of you women are so entitled, or you just believe that you are just so much bigger than the man that you don't have to do that. Like, you don't even play a part in this whole process. He has to do everything perfectly for him to have a chance to win you over, when it really just turned out to be as simple as what this lady said. It got hectic at work. He thought she was busy. Whatever it is, it could just be something simple. But not to you women. I'm just not going. I'm not texting. I'm not calling. And I'm not going. Well, then y'all just keep doing that. Y'all just keep on doing that. I know some of you women don't want to get married, but for the women who do, what she's saying makes sense. The dating process requires 2 people to be involved in it. If one person is not doing exactly what you think they should be doing, it is okay for you to step up. In most situations, y'all don't know each other yet. So it's easy to overthink something or just not do something based on the fact that you believe this is what the other person might want from you. So all I'm saying is we got to stop making it so hard. I really believe there would be a lot more couples, marriages, relationships, whatever, if more people thought like this young lady. In a lot of these situations, things are not going to start out perfect. You're gonna have some things not go well, but if two people really want to get to that next place, you gotta be able to fight through that stuff. So I love this message. I know some of these women are just going to ignore it. They're not gonna pay attention to it, but I believe what she's saying is on point. Like I said earlier, the dating process requires two people. And if you're one of these women who believe it's a one-person job and that man has to do everything and then do everything right, then there is a good chance that you most likely passed up on your guy a long time ago. And if you keep this attitude up, you're gonna pass up on him again. But hey, who am I to tell you what to do? Do whatever you want. Please like the video and leave a comment. I love listening to what you guys have to say. And don't forget to hit that hype button because it really helps me out with the algorithm and I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.